everybody, and welcome to Coffee with Chloe in the morning. A live stream hosted on YouTube, recorded by me, Chloe, founder of the Marmaj Foundation, where I just try my best to do what our DAO says we try and do. So if you go to the Marmaj DAO on the Astro DAO platform, I'll zoom in a tiny bit, I guess, but you can see that the whole DAO, all it really is a tool to help the Marmaj Foundation to leverage Web3 tech for social good. So what is the Marmaj Foundation? I mean, the best place to look at that is pretty much just by going to marmaj.org. The Marmaj Foundation is a guild. It is a community, mainly built on Near, but generally it's a Web3 community that tries to figure out different ways to leverage Web3 tech. So whether it's interacting with DAOs and decentralized governance, whether it's interacting with DeFi, decentralized finance, or whether it's interacting with NFTs and coming together as a community and collaborating and creating. Either way, it's about how do we leverage these tools for social good. And social good is a very subjective term. Everybody has their own definition of it. And so our idea here is just to leverage Web3 tech and let people decide what they would like to support on their end. So going through the Near wallet, this is kind of wallet.near.org. This is how you get started on Near. You need to have a Near account so you can sign transactions on the blockchain. Just like you need to have an Instagram account so you can like people's pictures. And so here we have marmaj.near secured by a ledger. You can see ledger connected up here in the top corner. And we can kind of start digging around. So we got $71 in our account, which is the equivalent of 9.13 Near. Near is around 7.87. Marmaj is around 7.79. So you can see I got around $34 in Marmaj tokens. Meta is 2 cents, so I have $2 in Meta. And you kind of go down and see not every token has a USD price showing in the wallet. The token needs to be whitelisted by ref. It needs to have, price data for Near or a stablecoin. Small little details. But the main detail is you can kind of see all these tokens in your account and you can see what their value is as well. As we kind of move over, let's just go straight to the DAO stats. So DAOstats.io page showing the Marmaj DAO. And generally what I've been looking at is this number of all users per DAO. So since yesterday's video, we've had 3 more unique users interact with the Marmaj DAO, which is pretty cool. So speaking of the Marmaj DAO and the proposals and the unique users, we're going to go through all these wonderful proposals one by one, and we're going to vote on them. So here's a proposal for 13.41 Marmaj, positivity through satellite support. So we're going to vote on this relatively quickly, but we're just going to showcase what it is. So Dapps, head of the Muti DAO, a new association in Portugal, and community facilitator for the Marmaj Foundation, has a Tesla satellite, or not Tesla, a Starlink satellite. And you can kind of see how the satellite's been working for them out in Portugal. You can kind of see why they got the satellite and why the Marmaj Foundation is supporting the satellite for at least a year. And you could see kind of like each month when they request payouts, you can see what's happened. And so you can see here, the adapter should arrive on Monday. I'll keep you updated on the performance. If the performance of a Starlink changes, and they're requesting €99 for the month of May. I think this is so cool because Dapps is super supportive for the Marmaj Foundation, but one of the issues is they didn't have secure internet connectivity, which obviously working a digital nomad or a digital life, like working remotely or working online, the one thing you need is solid internet. But especially working in the Web3 space, where if you can't access your internet, you can't access any of your funds. There's no point of paying someone in Marmaj or in crypto if they can't access that liquidity easily. And so our idea was, okay, well, if you have a satellite, you will always have internet. And so now they have their normal internet connected plus a backup, or now their main internet is the satellite, and they're able to not just Dapps alone, but Muti is able to do more as a community. They're able to think about, with the adapter now, they're able to think about what's it called, traveling with the satellite and having festivals and stuff, and be able to sell NFTs at their festival with the satellite, giving them internet support. So super cool. Yeah. Report updated the guide for minting 3XR galleries. Okay. Changed tiny things. Yeah. Okay. So thank you so much to Bea for your support. I'll vote on this one as well. And you can kind of see what's been going on here. Happy Mother's Day. Report for last week is short. Updated a guide. Changed 220 things. 3 marmaj total. And so again, it's pretty easy to see who is providing the support, what is happening to support the larger marmaj community or the marmaj Foundation. And that's all that we're doing here with the marmaj DAO, is we're experimenting on how to govern and manage Web3 assets to support a larger community, which is the marmaj Foundation. Okay, so lots of different reports here, which is great. I kind of like them being split up a little bit. And so you can kind of see all these reports are kind of labeled here as well. You know, custom function calls, and kind of continues. So we're going to look at this report specifically, even though it's listed here. So last week, Tabea updated the mint-based guides on the website. Okay, created another guide about how to buy a Paras NFT through the DAO. Very cool. Someone was asking about that recently. Created a report on a next budget for the Creatives DAO. Thank you so much for that support as well. And participated in the collaborators call on Telegram on 1.5, requested separately. So yeah, I think that was requested there, I think. Anyways, so this is a new one. Ooh, who was looking for this? Someone was looking for this guide. I'm just gonna share it in the chat because, oh no, someone was like how to make, okay. And then I'm gonna share it here. Okay, so pretty straightforward guide, how to collect Paras cards through a DAO, and we will vote yes. So thank you again so much to Bea for the help. Honestly, could not do nearly as much, let's call it good. Couldn't spread nearly as much love, support, and positivity without your support. So thank you very much. Much appreciated. I'm sure that this guide will help so many DAO leaders and guild leaders in the ecosystem. The issue is that a lot of this information is currently in like people's brains, and so a lot of what we're trying to do here is just get it out of our brains and onto the screen so people can start experimenting and playing around with it. Okay, so this is a proposal to receive funding for the Writers Guild, $5,000 in DAI, which is reasonable because Near is dumping and it's going crazy. So Ashley C. So Ashley's on this Writers Guild Council, a few other people. It's great to see how large it is. You see the KYC contact, made plans and project, Asemic writing, French shelter in the South, American literary boom. Honestly, I'm in this Telegram chat, so they're doing a lot of cool stuff. So it's pretty cool. Writing contests, cover images. And so I'm going to vote yes for this, obviously, for now. I'm excited to see what comes of the Writers Guild. They're a pretty new guild, so I think this is their third month or second month in operation. And so it's great to see them expanding what they're able to do with 6 council members. I'm pretty sure they do it similar to marmaj, where each advisor or each council member takes on their own project and then receives funding for it. That's kind of how we do things at the marmaj Foundation. It doesn't work out that straightforwardly each month, but I think it's a pretty cool way to do things. So, duplicate. So we're going to vote down on this one. Oh yeah, so I pulled my back yesterday trying to lift my grandmother, and it did not feel great whatsoever. But I'm feeling a bit better today, thank God. And it's a beautiful day outside again, so I'm gonna spend most of the day like stretching, walking the dog and all of that, but after all of this, of course. Okay. So these are kind of just downvote proposals, so no worries here. Let's kind of move on to the next one. Another downvote proposal. So let's get all these downvotes out of the way first. Approve. And if you want me to go to the ledger. Okay, so now we're just kind of downvoting a bunch of additional proposals somebody made. So the person from the Writers Guild who put all these proposals through ended up putting in duplicates by accident. Okay. Oh my gosh, not just a couple duplicates, but like, whoa. Okay, I mean, this is making me want to throw them out as spam, but I will not do that. I'm a kind individual. If you do throw out the proposals as spam, the DAO would keep the bond. And it's kind of a way for us to say, hey, like, you are spamming our DAO. We're going to keep the little bit of near that you're putting in there. Like, please stop spamming. This was spam by accident. I understand that. And so, that's fine. It happens. So this is a poll from Jawzone for the Reggae DAO. I already looked over this yesterday, I'm pretty sure. But, let's vote on this one first. Alter Ego for the Marma J. Crypto Heroes raids for easy. 1.19 Marma J. This will pass the proposal. So I want to just kind of get this finalized. So proposals have multiple states. First, someone adds the proposal, right? Then the council votes on the proposal. They act the proposal. And then after the proposal has reached quorum, so a minimum threshold needed to receive a finalization threshold, then it'll be finalized. So approved or finalized as rejected, doesn't really matter. It'll be finalized in some way. So again, a couple videos ago, I think on Monday, I said 0x David .near only requested 1.19, even though they came first place and they could have requested more. And so I don't go chasing after people, but I left a comment and they saw it, and so now they're requesting the other 0.5, which is totally cool to me. It's awesome when people are paying attention to their proposals, they're coming back and checking, trying to get more funding, so I love it. So for the Reggae DAO specifically, sorry for that little tangent. Again, I've already kind of noted these issues, I think, in the past, so I'm just going to kind of note them out again. Main issue here is that there's only 2 council members, which is totally fine. But again, I'd like to see that grow. Even if, like for the Marma J DAO, not all the council members are voting every day, still having them on the DAO, giving them a place to be part of the community is important in my opinion. They want to collaborate, they want to relate. Okay, I don't see the value here. They want to onboard people. So like these events I see as being value. So Reggae DAO mixtape live event, Reggae DAO live with, Big Moo 7. I think DAO management, $500. It seems like a bit much. But a lot of comments from the community about the proposal. And so I feel like, as this proposal passes, or if it passes and goes through, where is it? Reggae DAO. So we're going to vote it through from the Marma J DAO. We're going to say, yeah, we support funds going from the Near Foundation Community Squad to this group. It seems like they're trying to create on Near as they put on events using Near tokens to fund it. And they're trying to support the Near community. So I think they're requesting too much funds. I think maybe the funds aren't being used as efficiently as they can be. But I'm okay with them continuing to experiment and see how things go. I like the reports because as they provide more reports, eventually, if this continues, I think I would start commenting more myself and saying, hey, I know you guys have requested funding for a few months now. What's come out of it? What are your plans? This is kind of why I like us having a community initiative here. Because some DAOs could say, hey, you know what? I want to see that now. And you saw that. Some people were already saying, can you please add a report. That's kind of a council moderator saying that. Someone else saying, can you please change the flyer? I don't like the middle finger. I appreciate that because they had a middle finger picture up before. And now they kind of changed to this, which I actually don't think is much better because they're kind of using the NXM logo and just have totally fine. And then, people being like, yeah, it's passed. So I'd like to see more community comments. But, I mean, the fact that a couple people are commenting, the group is taking that feedback, and obviously they're trying to get funding. But yeah, totally fine with voting for them, and hopefully their group does well. So there's lots of DAO proposals still pending, but marmaj.near has voted on all of them except for Tulum coin. Oh, that sounds sketchy. Sorry. Tulum is a city in Mexico, from my understanding, and coin is a coin, and putting coin and a city together, like Antigua coin, or Toronto coin, or Miami coin, just sounds like a scam. There is a Miami coin, by the way. Actually, let's show off Miami coin. Yeah, so you put coin at the end of like citycoins.com is an actual website for this, and they're doing it first where you can a citizen and supporters of Miami can support and improve the city, and they're trying to make coins all over the city, and they have stakers and miners and a city wallet. This is like the height of 2017 scam stuff, in my opinion. But hey, I shouldn't say. I'm sure it's fine. You could mint Miami today. That just imagine minting Toronto. Like, that just doesn't sound like it makes that much sense. It is a super cool idea in like the high level, the ability to like invest into a city and transparently see where your funds are being used. Awesome, I love it. But calling Tulum Coin DAO as a small community project carries a little bit less weight with it. Whereas at least the City Coin project, the Miami Coin, they have huge VC backers. So even when you're like, okay, it's a scam, they can show their money and go, oh, look, we're not. Doesn't mean it's not a scam, I'm just saying. Anyways, I'm interested to read more about this because I wonder why they used this name. I might even comment later and be like, hey, how did you guys choose Tulum Coin? They actually have an introduction here, which this is kind of the flow we kind of implemented. So first you start with an introduction of your DAO, wherever you'd like. Then you kind of do your first funding proposal. So I'll start with an introduction. Hi, creative DAO community. I'm Stefan with Regan Tulum, and we're working on developing Tulum Coin. Okay, I'm Steph, and with Regan Tulum, we're working on developing Tulum Coin. Okay. Oh gosh. It really is a coin. Oh my gosh. Cool. Yeah, so this is exactly like Miami Coin. It's exactly the same thing. So I'm actually... Okay, so the introduction was fine. Sure. I'm gonna keep reading because so far I'm actually not as good with voting on this, but I usually vote on everything, yes, but you put coin in the coin's in the name, and yeah, I think it's interesting. Yeah, let's see. I think this part's fine though. So let's see about the proposal specifically with the Creatives DAO and dig in a bit more. So content creation, $300 sounds good. Actually seems quite valid. $300 for the month for a graphic designer also sounds very reasonable. $1,200 to make some merchandise coming with NFTs promotions for the Tulum Crypto Fest activation. We'll partner with Bandcambios. So they're going to partner to create a wallet on Near, claim your NFT t-shirt, take the physical t-shirt, and scan t-shirt with IG AR effects. Okay, so they're saying they want $2,000. They're saying that basically they have an event, an in-person event in Tulum from May 12th to 15th, which is, this is late, right? They're not going to get the funding in time. Interesting. But month follow-up, so in the next month, so June, they're going to work with artists, different NFT collectors. So again, I don't see how this gets done for the Tulum crypto festival? Do they have other funds to get? Like, I don't. Again, maybe I should comment this later. Okay, but personally, at this point in time, it seems okay. So again, this was written 4 days ago. It's probably their very first request for funds, which is totally fine. They're requesting funds for an event that's happening. They requested what, May 8th or 7th for an event happening on May 12th, which seems a bit pressed for time. Let's see when the introduction was put up. So it was 4 days ago so the introduction was put up 4 days ago. The post was put up 4 days ago. It got approved that quickly. Don't really know enough about, it's a lot going on. And so this person is in Mexico, so they're going to be there. So they're a core team of Regan Tulum. So a founder of Tulum Coin. Okay, so they're building this Tulum Coin thing. Okay, new event, Tulum Crypto Fest. Let's see that. So we're looking for dear community. See, this wasn't added to their proposal. So they're asking for the events team 6 days ago. Okay, yeah, I'm voting down, sorry, at this point. Because now it looks like they're just looking for money from everywhere. And it looks cool. They're saying Mintbase is involved in the proposal. That's super awesome. Good job, Mintbase. Support Tulum Coin with 3K to have a presence. Enter near protocol sponsor. Okay. Maybe I just don't know enough about this because I'm seeing, there's a community friendly Tulum Coin DApp. Okay. Let's see. I feel like I'm having to do way too much due diligence on this project. Where I'm not okay, they said that their website is tulum.coin. I'm going to tulum.coin. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, okay. Community currency. Region Tulum. Okay, so Region Tulum. Yeah, but who controls? Sorry. I think the project, from a high level, sounds really cool. I honestly don't even think it seems like this actually potentially supports Near. Tulum Coin is probably built on Near. I just am not sure specifically that we should be providing them funds from the community fund specifically for this. And it's interesting because you're seeing they're using big names, right? So Tulum Coin sponsored, which makes sense. Mintbase sponsored, which makes sense because now Mintbase has their $5 million grant fund and $7.5 million raise. And so Mintbase is probably sponsoring with that because this Tulum crypto whatever is building on Mintbase for their redeemables. Near Hispano is probably part of the dev team helping to build out this application. DAO Cubator kind of gives funds just like Creatives DAO and then Marketing DAO to a lot of projects. And Ban Cambios seems like this team's project. So I'm a bit hesitant. So I went through this for way too long, but I did want to be very clear about why. I'll actually try one more thing, which might make me vote yes, but I don't, So the last thing I do when trying to vet through a proposal, if I really am on the fence about it, is I go to stats.gallery and I look up the account that's proposing. I can look up more accounts like the entire DAO, but I'm trying to see how active this account is and what kind of transactions they generally interact with. So it seems like they're on a few DAOs, okay? So they're on the VR. They're getting money from VR DAO. They're getting money from Sacred Waters DAO. They're getting water from Tulum, which is fine. which is fine. You want to see people working on many DAO. It's awesome. It means that they're, they're very efficient or they're very busy in the DAO. Okay, so they've received an NFT. They transferred multiple tokens. They've never actually transferred tokens 100 times. So, wait. Also, they've never received an NFT. That's interesting. But they have staked it out with a validator. They've transferred a token. They transferred 10 times, but they've never actually received an NFT. It's very interesting. I find that interesting for an account. And again, we're not trying to be too judgmental or anything. We're just trying to get an overview. So they've been with Near for a few months now. They've been around for a while. They've actually only sent 18 transactions. That's probably why they haven't received an NFT. But they're trying to receive... Yeah. So this is their first proposal. I feel like maybe I should try and be nice, but I probably won't. Sorry. I'm nice for a lot of proposals, but I feel like they gave an introduction, didn't give any, they said, this is what we're doing. This part was fine, I guess. It didn't, promotion and onboarding of what specifically. I mean, I have to go through a lot of my own work to figure out what they're trying to do. Graphic designer for what? And then again, I don't actually, I think this is pretty cool. I think this is awesome. I just don't see how this fits with the specific timeline of May 12th to 15th. And they're saying that, after this, we're going to keep doing stuff. I don't see how that actually supports. So I'm going to leave a quick comment. Voting no because it seems like this group already has adequate funding for their current creative initiatives. The event for the 12th. How do I word this? Because the idea is funding goes out for creative initiatives. So my main issue with this proposal is mostly the event. I actually don't have a problem with the $600 for the merchandise. And I guess technically this is where I could have left a comment. I need to log into the forum with my Marmaj account. Maybe I should do that right now. I don't have an account. Let's see. Or maybe we can just log in under the Chloe account. Oops. Should we do Chloe for now? This is a terrible idea. It's a terrible idea. I should log in from Marmaj on this account. But I'm just... Oh no, it wants to create an account. No! Okay, sorry. Let's try again. Sign up. Email. Oh gosh. It's too much work. This is why I don't do it. I want to log in with my Near account. I don't know why I'm logging in with other accounts. Anyways, let's move on. I feel like that took forever to kind of go through. And so, voted here, voted here, voted here, voted here, voted here, voted down there, voted down there, voted down there, voted up here, voted up there, and then okay, here. Oh, this one here. Sorry. Gotta actually vote down now. Oops. And who knows? So yeah, so my main issue was the event, not the funds for social media and graphic design and all that. That all seemed fine to me. But either way, now that we've kind of gone through all the proposals, oops, there actually is more of them. Lord help me, I forgot about this. Okay, so there are more proposals. They want Metaverse DAO funding, although Metaverse DAO funding, I think I've already read the proposal, and so that will be fine. They're asking for about $4,000 in DAI. Let's just get the proposal ready. Okay, so they have 3 members. This is their DAO. Clara Copy is doing the KYC. And this is kind of what I'm saying is the difference between this proposal and the last proposal. This, I think, is a great way of showcasing it. So their requested amount. And then there is all these lists down here. Okay, so they want $500 for meta interviews. They're doing metaverse recordings of NFTs, magazine diagramming, near metaverse magazine. Then they're going to hire a proofreader, which is only $100. They're going to have a MetaCoin project. Again, so this here is what I like. Experimentation, a small amount of funds to be used for liquidity pool. Awesome. Council work. See, they need a project host. That's very cool. Council work, 30% of the budget. They're being very clear about how much they want for council. Parcel renting. I guess they're going to be the ones renting out parcels, so they want to get a budget for that. Super cool. Bounties for metaverse events and meta campfire events. So there's so many events that are happening for the month, and these events are growing month by month. So you can kind of now see their previous reports, access to all of their events they have, and this makes sense to me because they're going to have recurring events as a community. They're going to be taken on by specific individuals in the community, and these events can take a life of their own and grow into their own DAOs one day, or they can be changed. The leader of the groups can change of these events. But although I love this, this seems to make perfect sense to me, and I'm going to vote yes. And so this is why we have multiple DAOs voting. I might not understand every proposal, and I might not vote yes on every proposal. That's totally fine. It's not centralized enough where I can change any one DAO's proposal. I can try, but even my fiance, Bianca, can come in and vote against me. The advisors on the Marma DAO can vote against me as well, which is pretty cool in my opinion. And so yeah, that's kind of the way we go through things. Okay, Kavanaghi wants us to vote on, I forgot how many DAO proposals we had. I should have been going much faster. Reggae DAO did it again. Okay, so this is one where I'm going to vote it as spam. Okay, no. Stop putting proposals on our DAO hundreds of times, different days. I will definitely vote them as spam. I do not appreciate the spam. I do not appreciate having to come up here and go. Hopefully, people that watch these videos can see how long it takes to go through these proposals to support the community. I really don't appreciate multiple coming through. And so if I copy this person's name, for example, and I go to proposals, let's see, jawzone.near, you could see that they posted one here for $389. They posted one here for $389. Okay. I don't even know what this is. We are so grateful for our monthly funding proposal that's been approved. I don't even think that does anything. Okay, so filter by proposal, because I don't know what that just was that I just saw. And let me figure out what I voted up and what I voted down, because... Okay, so this one is here. It's the correct information, and I voted up. This one is spam, because they just did it again. And this one we voted through, but they forgot the... Okay. We're fine. Okay, next proposal. Oh, Kavanaghi. Children of the DAO, $5,000. We'll see. I might vote down on this one as well. We'll see. There is already a guideline of no funding should be going directly to children. I don't feel like the funding is going directly to children here, but I do think there are some, yeah. So they want to do community collectibles, okay? So they want $1,000 and 25 near. I will look at this because I don't know what that means. What is a DAO? They want $1,200. I also don't know what the heck that is. Parent Educator Workshop, Part 2. That actually seems the most reasonable, $600. I'm not going to look into it. Onboarding Tipbot, total budget ask. Let's see. This month we will produce a collective of collectibles. Okay, so you're going to kind of like enter in our Telegram. Okay, they're using 25 near for Astrogen. Farm Engineer for management. Okay, you know what? That makes sense. They're using Astrogen. They're doing 2,000 collectibles. Yeah, I don't know. They're building out a project on Near. Yeah, I mean, so to me, they're doing it right. They're partnering with Astrogen. They're trying to launch a project. Mm, they're looking for $1,200 for this, and I actually think it's quite useful if they create it. They're gonna, make them illustrated with stuff on the YouTube, and it's probably in different languages than English. Hey, you got the vote. You got the vote. So let's close these. Let's close the jaw zone. Let's vote for Kavanagh. Oh my gosh, so many votes, so many proposals, so many proposals. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit because it's getting really difficult to look at all these proposals at once. Okay, is another one? No, I already voted no on that one. Ted IV. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's vote for Kavanagh first. I thought we were done like 20 minutes ago. So yeah, I'll keep doing this every morning, but hopefully it's evident how long this takes and how yeah. So there's more Jazz Zone stuff. There's a Garden Collective, which we're gonna take a look at. I'm just gonna I already looked over it, so I'm just gonna kind of pop it open and get ready to vote. But I do want to go over it on the stream as well. So for the Garden Collective, what they're working on for the month of May is... Okay, so they're trying to update their website for $100. They're trying to do some onboarding work for $60 with Near Drop. Awesome. They're doing an EP recording. They're doing an artistic residency for... I like this, right? This is kind of expensive, but hey, you gotta take on projects as they come. Analog photography series. I wish we'd see a little less NFT series where you just get money from the Near Foundation and pay for it up front. It'd be cooler if we got the minimum amount needed to get the project started. You actually use funding to market the project and get people to collaborate. Use marketing DAO funds to push the project more, and you actually get people to buy the NFTs eventually. For now, getting more Near Foundation funds spread out to the community through collaboration always sounds great. So I already voted yes. From Chloe.near, gonna finalize it by voting yes from Marma J.near. This is why it's called Coffee with Chloe, though. I'm tired in the mornings. Eat my coffee. Okay. Exceeded the prepaid gas. My bad. Resubmit. Okay. We're almost done. Maybe. I don't even want to say we're almost done anymore because... Nope. There's more. The Near X Art DAO needs our yes vote. It needs it. Well, we'll see if they get it, but they need it. Okay, I think this is the last one. So, where are we? Here we go. Near X Art DAO. Good day. Here's our introduction. Project name, creating utility. Okay. Pet X Wildlife Ensemble. Okay. They want almost $2,000. Seems good. It's probably their first month. After discussing the agenda, we're glad it's coming to light. First project will be creating utility. African art collection, has a store on Mintbase, tells different stories. Now they want to do physical arts. The purchase and collection. What? Why doesn't this make sense? Okay. So he intends to deliver the physical to whoever buys the NFT. You know what? I think this will be much more difficult than it sounds. But hey, if you want to work on that for $1,200, I think I'm out of the frame of the picture even. That's hilarious. If you want to work on that for some funds, go for it. I think it's a pretty cool project for $1,000 to go for. Let's see. Was I out of the frame? Oh no, I was still in the frame. Just not very much. It's all good. Second project, Pet X Wildlife Ensembles. Okay. Open call for ownership of pets and people who access to wildlife to get really creative and showcase their artistic skills via painting, photography, music, sound, etc. However, the creatives will be limited to just arts that depicts pets and wild animals in any version. Okay, now I need to read the rest of this because I'm still confused about what's happening after this. There's going to be a call. We aim to have the art created and wild animals minted in our store and give 40% from the sales entities to the Animal Rescue Society and support pets and wildcats across the globe. That's awesome. They're going to have like prizes and mint them. Cool. That sounds kind of fun. I have a pet. I have Mika. I'll try and work on something with Bianca. You know, we'll get something submitted. Sure. Why not? There's also like a food guild that like tries to get you to make food with different like near stuff on it, and then you can like mint it, and I don't know, man. Go for it. Let's get creative, right? I don't know. I'm not the boss here. I'm not the creative boss. Okay. So the market has been trashed and thrashed over the past couple days. And so now that we're finally done with the voting, Lord help me, I'm going to go through on Chloe.near later and kind of finalize all these wonderful proposals. So yeah, honestly though, thank you everyone for submitting. Please do not spam our DAO. We'll get to them on a regular basis. And so my last thing here, first of all, congratulations to me. Everyone can do a little clap. I do have a level 100 Machirion, a level 100 Amaphila, and a level 100 Krathal. Very proud of myself. Max level for all three. Good job, me. It took me a long time. Currently, though, the last thing I'm working on is... Actually, I'll do it like this so that we're not being silly. Is trying to level up the Gobbler. So, honestly, the only thing I'm worried about right now for the next few days or a couple of weeks is how many times can I level up my Gobbler. Hopefully it can survive this match, although I doubt it. Yeah. So now that it's dead, I don't actually care about leveling up anything else. I mean, for example, I could just bring out my Gabip, right? Level that up. Why not? Again, the Gabip will probably die very quickly, but the other two will keep fighting. My rank will go up a little bit. Oh, or will just die. It doesn't matter that much because the Gobbler's dead and I can't level it up anymore. Now going on to Crypto Heroes. These two characters on the left and right, the Knight and the Ranger, can't do much in the raid anymore. So I just go to hell. I throw them in. I spend one dungeon key and I get the most amount of experience that I can without winning. Okay, so I go through. I die very quickly. Oh, yeah. I die super quick. Defeated! But I get some experience and I leveled up. Awesome. Get a little bit stronger. Same thing with my Ranger. I don't want to use... If I use less keys, I'm just kind of wasting keys. I don't need the gear. So I go to hell. I hit confirm. Yay! Defeat, right? I already know I'm going to lose. Nothing much has changed. I'm looking forward to game updates where I can potentially try and, get 2 strength potions to be able to beat the boss or whatever else. Actually, speaking of strength potions, time to buy another one. Okay. We're going for a plus 14, plus 15% potion if we can. That would allow us to maybe try and beat Hell, but also make our raid much stronger. So 12% better stats. I'm going to share that with the team. So to showcase what that means if you go to the group raids and you go to the hard difficulty, you'll see that we're in second. We actually have some work to do. And you'll see that for level 52, Marma J Mage, my stats are 17,989. Okay, if I have to zoom in a little bit, that's all right. So my stats are 17,989. Simple enough, relatively straightforward. Okay. But my actual stats are 18,672 because of the plus 12% boost. So now, when I go to group raids, and anyone else who fights is only going to see this mage with 17,989. Now that I've used the mage, first of all, this fight's going to be super easy. Marmaj mage can pretty much, or can solo the boss for quite a while, up to like 200 and something kills. So as you can see, this top left-hand corner, Marmaj doesn't even get phased by all of this, so everyone else kind of slowly dies, but the people that have the legendary weapons kind of stay alive. And yes, Marmaj, Fitzwagner, and Ocaso.near staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Okay, so in the Discord for the Marmaj Crypto Heroes, I'm just going to share quickly how we did. Oh yeah, I meant to share this as well. Staying alive, staying alive. Okay, so that's about it, honestly. My heroes gotten a bit stronger, and now you can see that anyone else who plays in the raid will actually be able to play with this new Marmaj.near mage with 18,672. So hopefully that clarifies kind of how you can strategize, how you raid with your heroes, and how to help your team and all that fun stuff. We're going to move on quickly to looking at the markets, but quickly, I think the best way to do this is looking at CoinGecko, because it's much wilder than it seems, in my opinion. And so let's refresh ref stats, if it's even working. It wasn't working. Oh my god. Like, wow. Wow. Just like, wow. Ref at 89 cents. Okay? So if you've been watching any of my videos for any period of time, you'll understand that, oh baby, W near at 6.6. People are probably going wild right now. This is some insane volatility. CoinGecko's not even loading because probably everyone's trying to look at it at the same time. This was clearly going to happen. Like, I don't know who didn't see this happening. This morning, UST was at 40 cents. UST is one of the largest stablecoins in the world. I'm not even sure CoinGecko will load at all for the day. Let's try Coin... Oh, you know what? Let's try Binance. And Binance might actually show us the markets live. And then we could to show exactly what's happening. Negative 60, negative 40, negative 20, negative 30. Yeah, not great. I accept. Let's do this. Luna. Oh my gosh. What do you mean? Is that cents? No, that's volume. Wait, is that cents? Oh my gosh, that's cents. Is that Luna at 81 cents? 80 cents? No. That's what? Okay, sorry. My mind is being blown right now in every possible way. I don't know how this is happening. UST at 34 cents. Okay, UST is a stable coin. I don't know who needs to hear this on this. So that's a stable coin. That's like USDT or DAI or US dollar being at 33 cents. Insane. Near is at 6.4. Everyone got liquidated. Everybody. Like, I don't know who you are. I don't even care who you are. If you're margin trading right now and you're not watching your stuff, I'm very sorry. But you've probably gotten liquidated. I was talking to someone in the ref chat right here. And he's like, my liquidation price is $6. Oh my gosh. This is insane. This is insane. I'm sorry. But, and obviously Maker is up by 10% because everyone's like, wait a second. The real stablecoins are doing amazing. TUSD still at 99 cents. Oh my gosh. This is wild. Okay, so I didn't really want to talk about Near here because I didn't think Near would be going crazy like this. What I really wanted to show was UST. We're not going to go too crazy. We're just going to show UST. Okay? Because this is wild. I mean, the chart. If you've been in crypto for years, you've probably never seen a stablecoin chart like this. I don't care who you are or what you've been doing. This was the price for, what is this? February. Okay. March. Okay. April. Okay. All $1. May, all of a sudden, hits 22 cents. I'm going to stop the stream soon because I think there's so much fun to be had on Twitter right now, probably. And that sounds like a lot more fun than watching. Okay, here it worked. And so what I really wanted to show, though, on CoinGecko was refinance. And I wanted to show how the Near ecosystem is doing specifically. Because this is crazy. Yeah, this is wild. I love it. I love to see it. I love volatility in the markets. Someone's making a ton of money. Generational wealth is being created or lost. I know it might be terrible to say it like that, but wow. Just wow. I don't really have many words because, like, what's Marmaj at now? Like $6? Actually, Marmaj is probably above. Okay, I'm not even going to claim rewards right now. There's no point anymore because I'm not going to sell these tokens at these prices. Actually, I would. Anyways, that's not the point. Marmaj to Wnia. Ooh, close. So technically, Wnia is still above Marmaj by a tiny bit. But this volatility is probably crazy. Right? Like if we look at the Marmaj tokens, and we're gonna end the video now just because there's no point claiming rewards. I mean, okay, I can do this and I could show you how many ref tokens I got and how little their value is. But for today, it doesn't really make sense. Oh, interesting. The APR has changed. That's so cool. Sorry, I want to look at this UI update for ref. That's way more important than how CoinGecko is over capacity and can't even show me anything because everyone's looking at CoinGecko getting liquidated. Yeah, so overcapacity. Shit posting like always. I can withdraw the tokens above $5 worth, which there aren't even like any because everything went down in value. I guess I could withdraw, send them over to Chloe.near for later, but I'm not going to be selling ref under $1. I've been selling quite a bit of ref every day, from like from $1.50 all the way to $4 and all the way back down to $1.50. But under $1 for ref, I think that's a bit generous. I might even buy some more ref at these prices. Like, that's a bit cheap in my opinion. I'm not going to go out and say anything's financial advice. Don't listen to me. I just experiment and do crazy on-chain, fun things. The only reason I want to buy more ref is because, again, I want to just continue supporting the ref ecosystem. And if ref comes down to like 30, 40 cents or something fun and crazy, then maybe I really can afford some more ref. And for that, I would just be moving Jeez, this is going slow. But for that, I would just be moving over some of the farm. So I don't actually withdraw any of these farm amounts. I just change where they are. So for example, I might take out like 20 shares, or right, I have 150 shares here. Maybe I'll take out 20 of those shares and then move them over here. But yeah, so this is cool. This is this is sexy. It's showing the pool fee plus the APR. What? Sorry, that's so cool. I gotta tell them. Oh, so sexy. That is like one of the best updates I've seen in a long time. Love it. Love it. That is like such a useful update. Where is it? My computer's a really long time to upload new screenshots, so. Okay. So as you can see, marmaj S here does not do much pool fee, but we're hoping to open that up. This is why I'm in ETH-W near, because I get to hold ETH like I always do, and near like I always do. I'm not selling those two tokens anyways, and I get to earn 28% a year, which is worth it, plus 16% in ref, which is worth it. Obviously, ETH can just go crazy, or near can go crazy, but like, come on. I'm earning more near and more ETH, and as long as things I keep adding back, or things stay pretty stable, works well. This one, the pool fee is not bad, APR is much higher, yada, yada, yada. Okie dokie. Oh, okay, so you can see over the course of this video, I had $71 an hour and a half ago, and now I have 59. That's kind of fun. Near was at like 8 or something, or 9, I don't know. Now it's at 6. Whatever, it's all the same. It was at 7, now it's at 6. We are going to move the Refi tokens to Chloe. We are going to sign, and then we are done with this stream. To anyone watching, to anyone out there, I hope you don't get liquidated. You know, I hope you weren't over leveraged. I hope you had some DeFi saver on. If you're a liquidity provider like me, congratulations on the volume. Hopefully you were LPing stable coins. I don't LP stable coins because then I have to manage when I'm in stables and when I'm not. I know that I can make a lot more money that way, but I really just enjoy supporting the community. So right now, if the entire community needs to get into stables or sell a certain asset, the marmaj liquidity is going to help them do that. And when they want to come back and buy because they're feeling bullish again, the marmaj liquidity will help them do that. We're not really here to kind of decide where the market's going. We're here just to support in either direction. But hopefully that was helpful, and hopefully that gave some information about, oh my gosh, all the DAO proposals we go through and all the ways we interact with different Web3 tools through our DAO and through governance that way. Hopefully you're able to see kind of how Pixel Pets goes. I'm excited for the ladder reset and how I do some strategy for crypto heroes. The market's been crazy the past couple days. It's been so much fun though. Hopefully you're having fun watching it as well as I am. And yeah, hopefully the next few days, next few weeks will be a little bit better in terms of the markets. But I think it'll potentially get worse before it gets better. But the markets move so quickly these days that the worst could be like the next 24 hours and better could be tomorrow. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having a wonderful day.